Why are you laughing?
Because I'm wearing my Reggae on the River shirt and I look crazy.
What is up, fam? Welcome back to another episode of Rockin' with Ricky, the show about connecting with your partner physically through food. Tonight, we're gonna be making a one-pot garlic butter shrimp and orzo dish that is to die for. Let's get started. We're gonna start with a pound of shrimp, and we are going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Next, we're gonna zest some lemon, because you know we like it zesty. My wife does anyway. Pervert. It's the beginning of the week. We're just getting started. Let's start off the week with a nice home-cooked meal and connect with our partners. Next, we're gonna juice a lemon into our mix. Next, we're gonna mince up 4 garlic cloves. You know, people always ask me, since I've been married for 10 years, together for 16, how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it exciting? You know, a relationship is like a garden. You have to nurture it and water it every day. Otherwise, the garden dies. And relationships are no different. Plus, I'm getting too old to get back in the game. Sex should get better the longer you're with somebody, right? You get to know each other's buttons, how to press them, and you always know that there's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. With a new chick, it's like hunting for the Goonie treasure. Sure, it might be exciting, but you're gonna have to step over a Chester copper pot in there and there's a bunch of stuff in there trying to kill you. Next, we're gonna add a healthy dash of salt, some fresh ground pepper, some crushed red pepper flakes, we're gonna stir this up and set it off to the side. Regular viewers of this show will note Ricky, although Rockin, does not like to touch raw proteins with his bare hands. I just don't. Now we're gonna heat up a skillet. While this marinates, I'll bring you over here with me. All right, pan's preheated. We're gonna throw in about 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that melt. Then we're gonna take a cup of orzo, place it in the pan. What we're trying to do is toast the orzo here. So you want to keep it moving. You don't want to burn it. The pan is a euphemism for my wife's libido. The butter is the lube, and I'm the orzo. And I don't want to burn myself. I don't even know if that works. I'm really just saying shit. Honestly, what is orzo? Is it rice? Is it pasta? Is it pasta rice? I don't even think people know. Now we're gonna mince 3 more cloves of garlic into this. We'll cook that like another 30 seconds with the garlic. Yeah, that's nice and toasty. There's gonna be some butt touching tonight. We're gonna add 2 1/4 cups of chicken stock. Now we're gonna keep stirring so we don't burn the orzo, and we're gonna bring this chicken stock to a boil. We clean up as we go. As you know, serving dinner on top of a clean kitchen is a recipe for reverse cowgirl. All right, we're starting to see some bubbles. All right, that's boiling. We're gonna turn it down to a simmer. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna cook it for 12 minutes. Alexa, set a sexy timer for 12 minutes.
Sexy timer, 12 minutes, starting now.
While that simmers, we're gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen. You can also take this time to maybe run your wife a bath. I'm telling you, you wanna touch some butts, dinner, clean kitchen, bath, maybe a little THC gummy. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll get crazy. Alexa, how much time is left?
You have 1 minute and 40 seconds left on your sexy timer.
See, that girl right there is like the ultimate wingman. She never cock blocks. She's always down to ride for the homies. That's what's up. Thank you, Alexa. Cooking for your partner is not about flexing complexity, right? It's about showing effort. Sometimes it's about doing pervert shit. All right. Now you can see how it absorbed all the broth. Now we're gonna stir in our shrimp. We're gonna go ahead and cover that again, and then we're gonna set a timer for about 8 minutes, and then we're gonna sprinkle some lemon, some parsley, and serve this up. Alexa, set another sexy timer for 8 minutes.
Sexy timer, 8 minutes, starting now.
8 minutes. I know it's tempting to look, but leave the cover on. Get the temps up in there so we can get that shrimp cooked. All right, we're back. Shrimp is cooked up. Look at that. Look at that. I like to finish it off with a little pat of butter. You know, my wife's been working really hard on her fitness. She's been asking me for like healthier and healthier meals, but you can't see butter. And I'm kind of playing the long game here because I do like big butts. So I'm trying to keep it kind of fat, you know what I mean? I'm doing like a Sir Mix-a-Lot thing. I'm throwing a lot of butter in her meals when she's not looking. Tonight's gonna be no exception. And then we'll top it off with some parsley. Then we're just gonna serve this up. One more little touch of lemon. We'll call that a day. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm wearing my Reggae on the River shirt and I look crazy. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to eat this with a fork or a spoon.
I don't either. That's why I gave you both.
It's really good. You season it good.
How was the bath?
I don't even want to answer. I bathed our child, one of our children.
So hot. So hot.
I literally look like so haggard right now.
And that's another episode of Rockin' with Ricky. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next week.